Hello and welcome once again to In the Kitchen with Pen. And well, how do I start? Steve is really quite poorly at the moment, so he doesn't want a proper meal. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make something in my Cosori 5.7 litre pressure cooker. And what I'm going to make, well, I'll show you the ingredients. I need a little butter, I need some sugar, I need milk, and I've got 2 types of milk there, and I need some pudding rice. Now if you can't get pudding rice, then you can use arborio rice, but pudding rice can be found in all major supermarkets in the UK in the aisle with the baking goods. So come across a bit closer and see what we're doing. Right then, first off I need to put my pressure cooker on to sear, well I keep saying sear saute, on this it's just called saute. So on it goes and press start, and then I want to put in a knob of butter. Now how much is a knob of butter? Well, I don't know, it's just till it looks right. So there you go, look, that's my butter, and I'm going to go in, I mean probably about 30 grams would be plenty, but I'm just going to go in with that and let that start to melt. What I'm also going to do is I'm going to measure out 1 cup of the pudding rice, and as I said, when it says a cup, this is the cup. So I'm going to put in 1 cup of pudding rice and try not to get it all over the kitchen. Right, and once my butter starts to melt, I can go in with the rice, and it's starting to melt, so I'm going to go in with the rice, and all I'm going to do is I'm going to stir it around so that, just like making a risotto, each little grain of rice is going to get covered in the lovely, delicious, in this case, French butter. And also doing this, it should help prevent any sticking that may occur. So getting on. And as I said to you yesterday, what I really do like about this particular machine is the fact that it has a totally flat bottom, so I've got no doming towards the centre, which I think is excellent. So we'll let that do its stuff and we'll be back. Right, I've got about 1/2 cup of sugar there, and that's going to go in too. And I'm just stirring it all so the sugar gets some of that lovely buttery goodness too. And then I'm going to go in with 4 or 5 cups of milk. Now this is extra, what is it? It's whole milk, Jersey whole milk, so it is really creamy. So we're going to go in with 1. There you go, you can hear how hot it is. Give it a stir. Two. 3. I thought I might need the other milk, but I don't. But it's just over 4 cups because that's what was left in the bottle. And then I've got just a dash of vanilla, and that's a Madagascar vanilla, and I'm going to go in with that. That's about a teaspoonful. Switch off because I don't need it on saute anymore. We shall put on the lid, get our 2 red dots lined up, go across, and we want to go to, it's here somewhere, isn't it? Rice. I'm going to go for 15 minutes, and in fact, as it's low, I might go for 6. I'll go for 17, and we press start. I'm leaving keep warm on because when this is finished, I want it to slowly release for probably about 10 minutes. So that's doing its thing. I can clear up. There's a surprise, eh? And we'll be back. Now our cook time is almost up, but we definitely, when you're cooking rice, you don't want to open it straight away. As I said, we're going to give it a 10-minute natural release before I release the vent. It is important because otherwise all that milk and rice will be sucked. We're finished. Will be sucked up into the lid, and it will get all round your oh gosh, do you know what? I really need to have a word with myself about forgetting things. Your seal, it will be all around your rubber seal. It will be in your anti-clog cap. So it's much better to leave it. And as I say, it's gone straight over to keep warm, so that's perfect. And then it will let me know when it is time to release the pressure. I'll come out and I shall check. Right, I got carried away with reading, so it's been 12 minutes, but let's release the pressure. And there's still quite a bit in there. And I'll get the milk just in case I need to add any more milk. Right, pressure release, take the lid off, be very careful. Oh no, I definitely don't need to add any more milk. Right, and now I'm going to give it a stir. As you can see, I'm using the spoon that came with the Cosori, not a metal spoon. So let's just get a little bit and have a taste, because this is where you'll add more sugar if needed. Now this is quite, the word will come to me, quite liquidy still, so what I may do is, let's just show you it. Now for me, that's fine, but I know Steve will need more sugar on his. Now if, like me, yours is too milky, all you need to do is to go back to sear saute, and it will just thicken it. And look, can you see? I don't know if you can. And it's jolly hot. There you go. Lovely. But I'm going to sear saute it for a little bit longer so that we get a really nice dare I say it, ambrosia consistency. And you know the little lip on the spoon that I was so taken with yesterday? This one, like this, yeah? Well, it means I can just sit it on the edge and it doesn't fall in. Let me bring you out a little and you'll see. There you go, sitting there and it's not falling in. So there's a method to the madness, Cosori. So we'll let this thicken and then I'll dish up a nice bowl and you can see it. Oh my goodness, this is looking, I mean you can hear it bubbling away, can't you? And it is thickening up beautifully. So just keep stirring because you do not want it to catch on the bottom if you can avoid that. Use maybe 3 cups next time. Right, off we go. And I'm going to dish up. Wow. A bowl of delicious rice pudding made in literally minutes. So we need to know how it tastes. Right then, let's have a little taste. Now you can put some jam, some chocolate shavings, some cinnamon, nutmeg, anything you want on top, but we're going plain. And there it is. That is very nice. Do you know what? I'm glad. No, I'm not. I'm glad Steve doesn't want anything to eat because this is hot. And by anything to eat, I mean a proper meal. So, rice pudding in your Cosori 5.7 litre pressure cooker. Absolutely delicious. So thank you for watching this episode of In the Kitchen with Pen. Tried a different thing with a camera. I do hope it's worked and I'll see you again very soon. Bye bye. If you'd like to see more of what we get up to in the kitchen, click here.
And if you'd like to subscribe, please click here. And obviously don't forget to tick that ding-a-ling.
Stand there.
That ding-a-ling.